Hey YouTube, let's talk about 2025. So before I get into the content of this video, I just want to welcome anybody who's new. I saw that my video on how to make custom CDs has been popping off lately, and I've gotten a bunch of new subscribers from that. So if you're new, welcome. Anyway, I'm recording this on January 1st, 2025. I'm not sure exactly when it'll go up, but I'm sure sometime pretty soon into the new year. And I wanted to talk about some really exciting plans I have for my music in 2025. 2024 was really a great year for me music-wise. I had my first ever headlining show in Minneapolis, which was really awesome. I'll link the vlog to that in the description. I also opened for Jay Paris in New York. There's also a vlog for that I'll link in the description. And way back in January, I had my first ever featured set at Busboys and Poets in Hyattsville, Maryland. There's also a vlog for that I'll link in the description. But as far as actually dropping music, I really only had 3 songs this year. I dropped Skate in January, and then Down 6 dropped the song 2016, which features me in May. And then back in August, I dropped What Do You Want, which is still my most recent song. I haven't dropped an album since Ego Death in early 2023. So the number one thing I'm really excited for in 2025 is my next album. I do this thing where every few days I write down every song on the album and what % done with it I am. I have like a rubric to determine like how complete each song is. So I give each song a percentage, like rounded to the nearest 5%. I'm not like crazy precise or anything. And then I'll like add up the % complete that every song is and take the average to figure out how done the album is. And as of today, January 1st, 2025, I am 76% done with the album, which is really satisfying. Not that long ago, I was at 60%, so I'm going at like a really good pace, and I'm definitely gonna hit the deadline I have in mind, like well in advance, so I'm excited for that. And because I'm so proud of this album, I'm also planning a lot of really exciting stuff related to it. So I've pretty much got 3 performances in the works, all at like different levels of how confirmed they are. The first thing you can keep an eye out for is I'm doing another featured set at the Hyattsville, Maryland Busboys and Poets. The current plan is end of March. It's not 100% confirmed yet, but once it is, I'll definitely announce that. And then the next thing that I'm like insanely excited for that just got like pretty much confirmed the other day is I'm planning my first ever headlining show in DC. For those who don't know, I'm based in Northern Virginia, so right outside Washington, DC. And I've never done like a proper headlining show here. Really, my only solo show was in Minneapolis. So I'm just really excited to have my first show where I'm actually based. And the plan for this show in May is to be an album release show, concert, party, whatever you want to call it. Basically, the plan is to put on this show the night before the album drops, so everybody who's there can hear it right before it comes out, and basically be the first people to hear it outside of me and like a couple of my homies. I'm really excited at the prospect of that because I've been working on this album for basically 2 years at this point, and I'm just like so excited to share it with people. But I feel like just dropping an album on streaming services or wherever, like you don't really get to see people's reaction, it's just out and then, you get some comments or whatever, but you don't really see how people are receiving the album. But this show should be really dope. I'll get to actually share the album with people in real time, in person, see people's reactions. And so if you're in the DC area, then you should totally pull up and hear the album before anybody else in the world gets to hear it. I'm just so excited about that. And then the other show that I'm planning that is even less confirmed, like I still don't even have a venue yet, so this could totally not happen, but I really want it to happen, so I'm gonna put it out there. For those of you who know me from my Rubik's Cube days, you'll know that the Rubik's Cube World Championships is happening in Seattle this year in July. And last year my Minneapolis show was the night before the North American Championships, which is in Minneapolis, so we got a bunch of cubers to pull up and it was really great. So basically the plan is to just full on repeat that for Worlds, but hopefully on a bigger scale, more people, better performance, new album full of new songs to do. I'm just really excited for that. So fingers crossed that we can get it to happen. So as of today, those are like my main big plans music-wise for 2025. I'm really excited, and I'm also like really happy that I have this platform to share this stuff on. I've been doing YouTube for like more or less 12 years in different forms, and so I'm really used to like working really hard on a YouTube video, and then as soon as it's done, like the moment it's done, I can upload it and get the instant gratification of being able to share it with people. But music totally doesn't work the same way. Like I've been working on this album for almost 2 years, like I said, and also just like these concerts that I'm working on putting on. There's just so much that goes on behind the scenes before I can actually officially announce this stuff to you guys. Like, I'll finish a song for the album and I really just want to share it with everybody right away, but it's like, well, I have 9 more songs to work on, or I'll like get a venue confirmed for a concert and I want to just tell everybody about it, but I got to figure out like the time and and make like a poster and all that sort of stuff, like it can't just happen all right away. So all that's to say, I'm really glad I have this outlet to sort of share a sneak peek of what I'm working on without anything official being revealed. But yeah, please do stay tuned for all these official announcements. If you want to absolutely make sure that you don't miss any of the announcements for these shows, follow me on Instagram because I will be spamming that page with announcements. And you can also drop a sub here. I'll definitely be making community posts about it and probably a video announcing each concert concert when it's actually like officially confirmed. And of course, stay tuned for the album in May. I'm not going to reveal the exact release date yet. You'll have to wait a little bit for that, but it will in fact be coming in May. I'm really excited to be able to say that. Anyway, if you made it this far in the video, thanks so much for watching. You deserve the world. I really appreciate it. And my question of the day, since it's the new year, what's something that you're planning for 2025 that you're really excited about? Let me know in the comments. And if there's nothing you're really excited about for 2025, then you can just say it's my album. Anyway, that's it for this one, and it's time for me to get out of the car. See you in the next one.